Hey Libra, this is your monthly reading for June, and it's a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. I think that's it. What are you grateful for right now? Okay, and then I'm going to do your past, present, future with the Osho Zen Tarot. And then move into your main spread for Libra. For your past, we have guilt. So, someone around you could have been, you or yourself could have been making you feel a little bit guilty or haunted. It's a super like cloudy feeling, a lot of head fog and not being able to escape it, like trapped in it. And then for your current situation, we have breakthrough. So you possibly broke through that or broke through old habit patterns. You see how these are like old patterns here. You could have also broke through some creative blocks that you had previously, or broken through just that general guilt feeling that you had in your recent past. And then in your future, we have fighting. So you might be dealing with someone that's really defensive, or you yourself might be super defensive and on the edge all the time, trying to protect, this is protecting him from the bad and the good, so he's just under so much pressure and it's infuriating and the buttons are about to burst and it just seems like it's going to lead to an eruption. So we'll clarify when we get into the main spread with the Shadowscapes deck. Two of Pentacles fell out, but I'm going to put it back. Some kind of imbalance because it was in reverse. Okay. We talked about this. Libra, June 2020. For your current situation, we have Three of Wands. So you might be embarking on something new, leaving something behind and embarking on something new. Or this could mean that you're being very productive and getting a lot of stuff done in a new vision or project. And that could be, that breakthrough, that creative flow coming back. Inspirations. And then in your recent past, we have Two of Wands. So that's funny that they're coming 2-3. With the Two of Wands, it's like you were making plans, you were having ambitions, and seemingly very successful beginning to something. But I think we'll see where this guilt comes in. It feels like someone tried to make you feel guilty for possibly moving on to something new, maybe an old boss or something, or a relationship, family. For your abilities this month, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So something that you're doing that, some work that you're doing that is unsatisfactory or, unfulfilling to you, maybe overworked. But in general, just like an unsatisfactory work. So for your abilities this month, it might be, suggesting to get in alignment with what makes you happy and satisfied and what's fulfilling to you and what your purpose is. And then for your love, passions, and interests this month, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So this might be some kind of spiritual block or intuitive block happening for you. Secrecy, some kind of deception with someone. or you could be avoiding your intuition, ignoring ignoring messages and signs. And then for your outcome this month, we have the Queen of Cups. So super emotionally nurturing, emotionally balanced and trusting, being able to step out and be loving, unconditionally loving and passionate. And then I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite deck for you. Libra. 2 of Wands for Libra in the recent past. 2 of Wands for Libra. So with the 2 of Wands, it was like the beginning of a new cycle. The beginning of a new cycle, and for that I feel like you had to set aside some kind of, not ignore some offers, but maybe ignore some offers for some of you. And that people might have perhaps made you feel guilty for that. Let me see. Guilt, please. Clarify guilt for Libra in the recent past. Magician. Yeah, you're really manifesting, and I think you're manifesting outside of a current job or relationship that was unsatisfactory, or it caused you sorrow or disappointment, either a job or a relationship, or I just think that you're trying to manifest and do some alchemy for yourself so that you can make a life for yourself, and either you feel guilty about it or people are making you feel guilty about it. Let me see. It just, yeah. Temperance. So I feel like you just took the time to clear your waters and regain clarity and understand that what's best for you is what's best for others, even if it's away from them. And you're gaining a new perspective, and you're regaining trust, and this is like an enlightened state of being where you can trust the divine plan and the divine timing and everything like that. You adjusted your perspective so that you can come into these new plans, these new inspirations and stuff. So now let's move to your current situation. 3 of Wands for Libra. Current situation for Libra. I have the 9 of Swords. I feel like you're like quickly moving. You see this breakthrough here. How she was like, it seemed like she was surrounded in darkness and she had to break through in like a fiery, passionate, like light. And that's, being productive and getting movement going so that you can get out of this headspace where you're haunted, because you went from the 8 of this is like the 8 of Swords. It's the 8 of Clouds. So it's like a heavy headspace type of thing. And this is the 9 of Swords, which is like the 9 of Clouds. So it's like you're slowly moving out of this like night, this like a helpless kind of haunted, not happy headspace. You're moving out of it actually pretty quickly with all of these wands. There's a lot of action being taken, a lot of productivity, movement, a lot of plans and ambition. Breakthrough for Libra. For your current situation, we have the Three of Wands twice. So your breakthrough is coming from these new plans being put into motion, and following what you feel you want, what you want to do for yourself, and these new inspirations and passions, whatever. You're really following this new future, this new cycle with trust and a new perspective. It's like a new world opening up. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please. For abilities, Libra, for June. Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups twice out here. So for your abilities this month, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of, I feel like you're pouring your emotions and your passions and your everything into something that might not be turning out as planned, or might be draining you of your resources, leaving you a little bit tired because you're being very nurturing and open. Knight of Cups again. You're offering your love. Your abilities this month. You're very emotionally open, and sacrificing a lot of stability into something that I feel like isn't really working out right now because of the Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And also with this Fighting card, it's like you're resisting the truth of the matter, that you might be, in something that's not going to be reciprocated. Because again, we have the High Priestess in reverse, which is like an ignored intuition, and this is in your love, passions, interests for the month. High Priestess for Libra. Knight of Wands. I feel like it's something very attractive, very charismatic. Someone very sexually appealing, possibly younger than you, impulsive, intriguing, inspiring, possibly very enthusiastic, good with his words. But as you know, with the Knight of Wands, it's someone that just as fast as they charged in, they can leave. They can leave just as quickly. High Priestess, Knight of Wands. Oh! It's something not to be trusted. It's something untrustworthy, dishonest, not authentic, possibly trying to rob you of your resources and your clarity, trying to rob you of your clarity, your intuitive clarity. This could also mean a job that isn't something that isn't what it seems, and it's going to turn out to be, unsatisfactory work where you're working yourself into exhaustion for something that you're not interested in, not reciprocating. Queen of Cups, please, for Libra. Queen of Cups for Libra. Outcome. You're being really, really emotionally open and trusting and everything like that for, even into the end of the month. But then, we have this. someone's trying to keep you in your headspace, keep you on guard and confused, super on edge, and keep you feeling left out in the cold. And that's where all, you know, you'll start feeling tense and heavy, you know, all of this heavy head fog. You're an air sign, so it's like, oh, you got to pull yourself out of your head, like, you know. They might leave you. For some of you, this isn't for all of you. They might leave you, or this job might leave you feeling out in the cold, or wherever your love, passions, interests lie, that's where this energy is coming from. Because, you know, as far as like work and stuff like that, your inspirations, you're really, really on, you know, in tune. But it seems like as far as love, it's going to start pouring over. Lots of secrets. Lots of secrets. And also to heal from your mind fog, you'll have to do shadow work and inner healing and a lot of contemplation and shining the light on even your own dark places. But I can't read like that, so calm down. Nope. Lighting, please, for Libra. Knight of Pentacles. You might be even, like, for some of you, this person might not necessarily be leaving you, but their, like, progress is slow in the relationship or in the job, and that's causing you maybe some fighting and frustration, like inner conflict, a lot of inner conflict. And you might feel rejected because they might not be reciprocating as quickly as you would like, or at all for some of you. So you do have to nurture yourself and keep your waters clear, because you can't love somebody if you're fogged up. You'll chase them away. And you have all these new visions, you know, new inspirations and everything like that. You've gone into this new cycle with these plans and stuff. Don't throw it away on some head fog and clogged up intuition, because something very attractive and dishonest can't be trusted, at least not yet. I'm going to pull one medicine card for you, Libra, for June 2020. Hawk. This is like an ignored wake-up call, ignored signal, ignored messages, ignored intuition. Get back to listening to your higher self and not your ego self. There's a lot of brain fog. It feels like towards the middle to the end of the month, because of possibly, you know, desires, ego's desires. Desires are okay as long as you don't get lost in them and don't lose yourself and don't lose your confidence and your clarity and intuition. So take some time for yourself if you can, and clear your water. Drink a lot of water. For some reason I had to say that. And take care of yourself. And I will try to upload weekly readings as soon as possible. It was my birthday last weekend, so sorry these are late too. Thank you. Have a great month.